Regex defines a pattern which searches or matches words or letters in a text. This particular pattern will find all small a's in above string. This G flag stands for global and is used to find all occurrences. To find matches, we will use match method of string and then we will provide a pattern. Now to check, we will log the messages. Now we will run the code. So this regex pattern has found all a's in a string. If you want to find only digits in a string, you have to use d flag with backslash. Now we will use the console log to print out the matches of the string. We will run it again. We will get only array of digits. Take another example where we want to find only vowels inside a string. For that, we will first write a square brackets and then inside these square brackets we will write all vowels. It has matched all vowels inside this string. Here we have a string of small as well as capital letters. To get only small letters from string, you have to first write square brackets, then write small a hyphen small z. It outputs only the small letters. In a similar way, if we want to match the capital letters, then we have to write capital A hyphen capital Z in square brackets. Now it outputs only capital letters from string. If we want to match both small letters as well as capital letters, then we have to write small a hyphen small z with capital A hyphen capital Z. Now both small as well as capital letters are matched. If we have a string where we have a small letters, capital letters and also numbers, to also match numbers we can write 0-9. So numbers are also filtered out. If we have special characters inside string and we want to match them, then we have to write the exact same special characters inside square brackets that we want to search. So it has matched only the special characters we have included in the pattern. We can also search for numbers and letters of specific range. For example, we can only search for letter A to H in string. It has included only alphabets between A to H. A specific range of numbers can also be added. Like here, we only want to match numbers from 0 to 6. Only numbers from 0 to 6 are matched by this pattern. Now take some more complex examples. In this string, welcome to the jungle, we want to match only the words which starts with a capital letter. First, we want to match for a single capital letter. It outputs W and J. Then we will match for subsequent small letters in words. It has matched words but with only single small letters. We have to use asterisk sign to include all small letters in words. So finally it has matched correct words. In regex, these signs are known as quantifiers. So for example, A with asterisk quantifier will match 0 or more occurrences of A in string. So it has basically matched 0, 1, 2 or more occurrences of A in string. It has also included 0 occurrences which we do not want. For that, we will use plus quantifier which will include only 1 or more occurrences. It has matched words which have only 1 or more A's. Question mark quantifier is used to match 0 or 1 occurrences of preceding element. Here we want to match both color words. One have no U letter and one has a U letter. This U question mark will match the words which have 0 occurrence of U or 1 occurrence of U. So it has matched both color words. If you write a number between curly braces after an element, that will find a word which has exact number of occurrences in a string. So it has matched the words which has exactly 3 occurrences of B. If we write a comma after 3, it will find words which have 3 or more occurrences of B. 2 comma separated numbers inside curly braces after an element means it will find minimum to maximum occurrences of that element. So here it has found the numbers which have length between 2 to 4. But there is a little problem in output. It has included digits from this 6-digit number which we do not want to include. To fix that, we have to write word boundary anchor at beginning and at end of regex pattern. It is written by a backslash with B flag. Now we have numbers of length exactly between 2 and 4. Suppose you only want fox word in this string. A fox written like this in a pattern will match all the fox words in string. But if we use word boundary anchor, it will match exact word fox. If you want to match words from a start of a line or a string, you have to use caret quantifier. Here we want to match a word at the beginning which starts with a capital letter. So this pattern has matched word only from beginning. In same way, if you want to match words at end of line or string, you have to use $quantifier. It has matched capital letter word from the end. There is also a provision to test a pattern against a string. For that, we have to use the test method on pattern and provide a string. Suppose we have a string, this is a test, and we want to check if word A is present in string. Then if we run this test, it outputs true. This means letter A is present in string. Testing a pattern will always result in a true or a false. Regex testing is used to mainly search for a match or a pattern inside a string. For example, we can write some conditions depending upon if a test is passed or not. So like here we have found word is present in string. We can check if a digit is present using backslash with D flag. This test is passed as digit is present. We can do this same test by writing 0-9 inside square brackets. It will also give us same output. In Regex, there is a provision to match words of alphabets as well as numbers. For that, we have to use W flag with backslash. It has matched every individual alphabet and number in this string. To actually match whole words, we have to use plus quantifier. So now it has matched individual words. Now suppose we want to search only for names which starts with letter J. We will first write capital and small j inside square brackets. First it has found all j's. After that we have to write backslash w with plus quantifier. It will then match all names starting with letter J. Now suppose we only want to search for names of length 4. For that we have to search for words exactly of length 4. It has matched all words of length 4. It has a little mistake that letters from this name of length 6 is also included. To fix that we have to add word boundary anchor. So this pattern will only match names of length 4. There is an I flag that you can use in your Regex patterns. This is used to do case insensitive match in a string. For example, here this pattern will search for the word world even if the letters are capital or small in string. It has matched word, but it has some extra information that we do not want to include. To remove that, we can use G flag with I flag. Now it has given us only the output of match. In Regex, parenthesis can be used for grouping. Here, for example, we have a sequence of ABC, ABC. To search these types of words, we can write repeating sequence inside parenthesis and also include plus quantifier after it. This pattern will match the words with repeating sequences. Regex also has an OR operator. For example, here 0 or 1 pattern will match for zeros or ones inside string. As string contains only ones, it has matched them. Now let's start with some real world examples. One of the common uses of Regex is to find a match for a date. Here we want to match date of pattern month/date/year. We will first start with the month. A month can be written as 01, 02, then up to 12. First we will cover the case of 01 to 09. Its pattern can be written as 0, then digits 1 to 9 inside square brackets. We have also grouped the month inside parentheses. Next we will cover months 10, 11 and 12. This second case will come after OR operator. So here we will first match 1 and then digits 0 to 2. Now we will cover dates after slash. Initial dates are from 01 to 09. For that we will write 0 then digits 1 to 9. Again dates are put in a separate group using parentheses. After that, dates can be from 10 to 29. So in our case, we will cover digits 1, 2 and digits 0 to 9. Final dates can be 30 or 31. We can simply write 3 and digits 0 or 1. Finally, we will cover years after slash. A year can be any number of length 4. I actually did a little mistake. This closing parenthesis should be placed here. You can also use caret quantifier to match months at start of the string and $quantifier to match years. We will run this. So this Regex pattern has successfully matched the date. You can also do a test on this pattern and then do some stuff if a date is present or not. Next, we will create regular expression to match URL addresses in string. First thing common in URL addresses is HTTP. After that, it can have 0 or 1 occurrence of S. That's why we have used question mark quantifier. Then a colon followed by 2 forward slashes. URL can have capital letters, small letters, some digits, or even special characters. Then more importantly, it has also dots in it. So this pattern has found the URL address in string. Next is the phone numbers of US format. First it has 3 digits, then a hyphen, then again 3 digits, again a hyphen, then at last 4 digits. First we have to write D flag with backslash to handle digits. Then first number has length of 3. Then we group this pattern using parenthesis. Then handle hyphen. After that again digits of length 3. Again write a hyphen. At last we will cover digits of length 4. This regular expression has successfully matched this phone number. We can then also check for a phone number inside a string using this pattern. Then if a phone number is present, we can do some stuff. Another interesting example is to match for hashtags. This is quite simple. Every hashtag starts with the hash sign. We will then use W flag for words. This flag will cover all the words having letters, digits and special characters. Then a plus quantifier indicates that word's length can be 1 or more. So this regular expression has matched all hashtags. Finally, we will check for a valid user email address. First, we will check for actual username. It can have capital letters, also small letters, some digits, and some common special characters. Occurrence of these elements should be 1 or more, and also username should be at start of user email address. That's why we have used caret sign. Then we have @ sign in email. Then a website name can have small and capital letters or digits or special characters. After a website name there is a dot. At last a domain name of length 2 or more, and domain name should be at the end. That's why we have used $sign. This pattern has matched email address. We can check for a valid email using this regex and do some stuff programmatically if this email is valid. Now we will write a regex to test for a strong password. Conditions for a strong password is that it must have 1 lowercase letter, 1 uppercase letter, at least 1 digit, at least 1 special character, and it must be minimum of 8 characters long. First we will cover the condition of 1 lowercase letter. We will use a positive lookahead assertion in regex, which is written by question mark sign followed by equal to sign. This positive lookahead assertion is used to specify a condition in regex. Then we will use dot with asterisk sign. This basically means any character any number of times. Now suppose in a password if we do not have used lowercase letter, then output will be null as condition of regex is not met. Next condition is at least 1 uppercase letter. So we have also grouped the condition for uppercase letter. So now if password do not have uppercase letter, no match will be found as again condition is not met. Next condition is to have at least 1 digit. Again we will use a positive lookahead assertion with the digits flag. If a password do not include a digit, it will give us a null. Another condition is to have at least 1 special character. We will do the same thing as we have done with lowercase letter, uppercase letter and digits. So if no special character is there in the password and then we test this pattern against this password, then output of test will be false. The last condition is that length of password should be at least of 8 characters. These characters can be lowercase letters, uppercase letters, digits, and special characters. Also length of these characters should be 8 or more. So now if a password length is less than 8, regex test will fail. Now finally we can test this regex for a strong password. For that we will write a if-else condition to check if a password is strong or not. First we will test with a simple lowercase letters password. It has met only one condition, so it's weak. Now we have added uppercase letters and digits. Also its length is now 8 characters long. The password is still weak now because we have still not added special characters. Now we have also added special characters. With this we have successfully created a strong password. If you have really loved the content of Regex in this video, then I hope you will like and subscribe.